After 24 years, 6 Super Bowl rings, and a legendary run with the Patriots, Bill Belichick is taking on a brand new challenge in college football. He's now the head coach at University of North Carolina. It's a shocking move that's turning heads around the country. It's raising eyebrows, and it's rewriting expectations in Chapel Hill. We're breaking down exactly how this happened, why UNC made a $50 million bet on a 70-plus-year-old head coach, and whether Belichick's NFL mindset can really work in the college game. Can he rebuild a program from scratch, or is this a bold gamble that just won't pay off? Welcome back to First and 10 with Breneman. For 24 years, Bill Belichick was the face of the New England Patriots, one of the best dynasties in the game. He led them to 6 Super Bowl wins, but after the 2023-2024 NFL season, things changed a lot in New England. The Patriots and Belichick went their separate ways. The team owner, Robert Kraft, hinted that Belichick was too stuck in his ways and would not adapt after star quarterback Tom Brady left. Kraft felt that things weren't getting better after 3 tough seasons. It was a hard decision for everyone involved, but Kraft said it was time for a fresh start on both sides. Then came the big surprise. The greatest coach ever landed at University of North Carolina. This was a move nobody saw coming. UNC showed how serious they were in giving him a 5-year, $50 million contract. This is twice as much as the previous head coach Mac Brown was making. And it was clear that UNC was making a richer investment in Bill Belichick. This idea that Belichick might be stuck in his ways is a big test for him now. Moving from the NFL to college football is a big jump. It means dealing with new rules, different players, and a whole new way of building a team. If Belichick can make UNC a winner, it would show that he truly can change and adapt to new challenges, even if things didn't work out in his last NFL run. But if he struggles, it might make people think that Kraft was right all along. This adds a lot of drama to his time at UNC beyond just how many games they win. It becomes a personal challenge for one of football's greatest minds. Before Belichick arrived, former coach Mac Brown said that UNC didn't have NIL money and could not get the best players. Now with Belichick, there's an expectation that the NIL budget for football will be around $20 million. This big spending means UNC is ready to change how they do things to compete at the highest level. Belichick's move to UNC brought more than just football talk. It also brought a lot of attention to his personal life. A big part of this was his relationship with Jordan Hudson, who's 24 years old while Belichick is 70 plus. Their age difference has been a topic of discussion around the country. There are even rumors that they might be engaged. This kind of off-field attention is something new for college football, which is usually more focused on the games themselves. Belichick is a famous coach, and his fame helps UNC get more buzz and sell more tickets. But his celebrity also brings a lot of media questions about his personal life, rightfully so, which is more common in the NFL. College football is not used to this level of personal drama affecting a team's image. This means UNC has to deal with the good attention that comes with a famous coach, but also the possible problems and negative talk that can come from his personal life being so public. There were reports that Jordan Hudson, Belichick's girlfriend, was trying to get content approval or even partial ownership for a UNC Hard Knocks project, which is a TV show that follows football teams. Because of this, NFL Films decided not to do the project. There were also rumors that she was banned from UNC football facilities, but UNC denied this. Said Belichick himself said that Hudson didn't have anything to do with UNC football and only handles his business things that don't relate to North Carolina. She also interrupted Belichick's interview with Access Hollywood, where she did not want to talk about her relationship, which led to reactions from fans. All of this off-the-field talk has created negative publicity for Belichick. It also affects his presence in video games. Belichick is not expected to be in EA Sports College Football 26 because he is not part of the coaches union, and he has a history of not signing deals with EA Sports. Because of the talk around her, Hudson is also not expected to be in the game since she has no official role in college football. That would be pretty funny if they put Hudson in the game, though. Before we break it down some more, I have a great offer for all you listeners from Prize Picks. Go get a free $50 bonus at the link in the description or using the code ADAMB when you sign up for the app. That's $50 bonus from Prize Picks that you can use for football season. On Prize Picks, you pick players instead of teams, so if you know ball, you can dominate with that free $50. So from the moment Belichick arrived, he quickly focused on changing UNC's team roster. He had much more success bringing in new players to the transfer portal than Mac Brown ever did. UNC's transfer portal class for 2025 was ranked 9th nationally by 247 Sports, which is a very impressive achievement. The Tar Heels added 18 new players during the winter transfer period, and a total of 34 players committed to UNC through the portal overall. While 16 players left through the portal, UNC was able to keep 6 players who first thought about leaving but then decided to stay. Some of the key new players joining the team include wide receiver Nathan Leacock, who was a 4-star recruit from Raleigh, North Carolina, so he's coming home to play. Other important additions are linebacker Kamori House, offensive linemen like Howard Sampson, Daniel King, defensive linemen like Price Yates, Travis Shaw, experienced linebackers and defensive ends, defensive backs like Thaddeus Dixon and Gregory Smith III. Now, Belichick has also made an impact on high school recruiting. He helped UNC land the 36th best recruiting class in 2025. Even more promising, the 2026 recruiting class currently ranked 17th nationally and 4th in the ACC. This is a big improvement compared to Mac Brown's recent classes, which were ranked 31st in 2023, 26th in 24, and 48th in 2025. There's also been a change in how UNC recruits players. Under Belichick, the team has received commitments from 8 players across 4 states outside of the Eastern Time Zone, including California, Maryland, Mississippi, and Texas. He has also offered scholarships to 109 players outside the Eastern Time Zone for future classes, with 37 of those from California. This is different from Mac Brown's approach, which focused mostly on players at home close in that Eastern Time Zone. The wider recruiting approach is a smart move for Belichick. It means USC is looking for talent everywhere, not just in their usual areas. This can bring in different types of players and make the team stronger and more competitive on a national level. And when you have a head coach like Belichick, you can go national. The quarterback position was a small hole for UNC heading into 2025. The starter in 24, Jacoby Criswell, transferred to another school. The original starter for 2024, Max Johnson, missed most of last season because of a broken leg and needed multiple surgeries. However, Max Johnson is grinding hard and making a lot of progress in his recovery according to sources, though he is still limited in exactly what he can do. To fill this gap, UNC brought in South Alabama quarterback Gio Lopez through the transfer portal. He's seen as the favorite to win the starting job this season. In 24, Lopez led his team to a 7-6 record, threw for 2,600 yards and 18 touchdowns with only 5 interceptions. He also showed he can run the ball, gaining 465 yards with his legs and scoring 7 rushing touchdowns. This makes him a true dual-threat quarterback, meaning he can hurt defenses with both his arm and his legs. Incoming 4-star freshman Bryce Baker is also on the radar. I saw this guy up close and personal at OT7. He is the real deal. Another high school 3-star commit, Travis Burgess, was even named to the Elite 11 finals, which shows his growing talent. Belichick has a clear idea of what he wants in a quarterback. He's had some great ones in his career, like Tom Brady. He looks for players who make good decisions, are physically tough, show leadership. He also values accuracy more than a quarterback who can throw the ball far. His main focus will be on decision-making, timing, and accuracy. This means he wants quarterbacks who are smart, precise, and avoid mistakes at all costs. This will likely make UNC's offense more disciplined and less about big, risky plays. The development of young quarterbacks like Bryce Baker will be heavily focused on those core ideas from Bill Belichick. North Carolina will kick off their 2025 season at home against TCU on Labor Day night, a game that will be shown on ESPN. This gives Belichick's team a chance to get national attention right away. UNC will play 9 of its games in North Carolina, including 1 in Charlotte. 3 road games outside the state are long trips, 1 to UCF, 1 to California, and 1 to Syracuse, New York. The yearly rivalry game against NC State will happen in Raleigh at the end of the season. When looking at how tough the schedule is, UNC's 2025 schedule is seen as the 4th easiest in the ACC. This is considered a manageable schedule that should help Belichick in his first year. The Tar Heels will only leave their home state 3 times, and these road trips are not seen as daunting. For comparison, in 2024, UNC had a record of 6-7, with 3 wins and 5 losses in the ACC, and they lost their bowl game. Their 2024 schedule included losses to teams like James Madison, Duke, Pitt, and UConn in the bowl game. This easier schedule, combined with a high-profile opening game on ESPN, seems like a smart plan to help Belichick get started. It gives the team a chance to build confidence and win games without facing too many super tough opponents right away. This can help the team get momentum, which is very important for a program that's going through a big change at head coach. A good first year could also help with future recruiting, as it would show that the new coach is making real progress. Early predictions for UNC in 25 suggest a projected win total of 7.5 games. This is a a small increase from their 6 wins in 2024. USA Today Sports also predicts that UNC will finish 6th in the ACC. There's a clear difference between how excited the fans are and what experts expect on the field. The Belichick effect has led to huge increases in excitement and money coming into the program. It reminds me of Deion Sanders at Colorado, but experts are still careful about predicting a huge jump in wins right away. This creates a possible gap in expectations. If UNC only wins 7 or 8 games, fans who are super excited might be a little disappointed, even though that could be a good improvement. This means Bill Belichick's impact will be judged not just by how many games they win, but also by how they handle these expectations and build a strong program over time, especially with a schedule that should allow for more success. Bill Belichick's arrival has brought more buzz to the UNC football program than it's seen in many years. For the 2025 season, all the season tickets are sold out, even with a 25% price increase. This did not happen last year. This shows that the Belichick pool is very strong. Bill Belichick himself has said he is learning every day that his players are eager and hungry to get better. This change is more than just about winning games. It's about a new feeling and a new level of ambition for the program. Fans are buying into the idea that Bill Belichick can truly change UNC's football culture. If Belichick can bring his disciplined, professional way of doing things at UNC, it could create a lasting foundation for getting new players and helping them grow, even if the team does not win a lot of games right away. This makes UNC an extremely interesting example of how a legendary coach can reshape a whole program. Belichick has already shown some of his coaching style at UNC. He held an open practice like a pro event, which is very similar to the practices he used to have with the Patriots. This gave fans a look at how he works. His son, Steve Belichick, is now the defensive coordinator for his program, which shows a clear plan to bring his way of doing things to the defense. Belichick is best known for setting high standards for everyone and helping his players reach those goals. One thing's for certain, UNC football is a whole lot interesting with Bill Belichick at the helm. So what do you guys think? Can Bill Belichick truly turn UNC into a college football powerhouse, or is this just a ton of hype? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more First and 10 with Breneman.